50s throughout here, and as you can see, all the spots are open. We're just filling it in as we can.
This is an historic problem for the auto industry. A fire at a Japanese microchip manufacturing plant has put the brakes on new car production here in the U.S.
We haven't had a product supply shortfall this intense in the automotive history.
Dealers like Freeway Ford say their inventory is about 10% of what it normally is.
Our overflow lot and our upstairs above our building are both completely empty. So we're looking at being out of cars in 1 to 2 months.
The Colorado Auto Dealers Association says some brands are affected more than others.
For example, Toyota had a larger supply in storage, in the queue, if you will.
But all brands will sell out with no solutions in sight.
It will take some time to get out of this problem, and the estimates that I keep hearing and seeing are up to 2 years.
The best advice for consumers: don't wait.
Support your dealerships as much as you possibly can. Whoever's nearest you, whoever has the inventory, don't wait.
Take a trip to a new city, you need a way to get around. Experts say the shortage of rental cars won't be ending anytime soon.
Yeah, many rental companies are forced to sell off their fleets to make it through the pandemic, and that's causing prices now to skyrocket amid high demand.
Max Rodriguez follows up in the story that's new at 10.
With more visitors coming in, the Hawaii Tourism Authority advising people to book a car rental first before making the rest of their travel plans. Car rentals are still hard to come by. According to the HTA, many vehicles at most major rental companies are booked through August, with many going for hundreds of dollars a day.
This is not just Hawaii. It's affecting rental car companies throughout the United States. I looked at prices in California. They're double what they usually are. Same thing in Las Vegas.
Demand is going up, but supply remains low. HTA says during the pandemic, Hawaii's rental car fleet decreased by more than 40% as many companies sold off their cars when travel grinded to a halt.
Now, the challenge now is for the rental cars to replenish. And that they're having a tough time with that is because the shortage of computer chips is affecting the automobile production market.
Now take a look at this lot. It's practically empty. Most of the cars already rented. So people are going for the next best option, which happens to be right next door, mopeds.
They just really boomed my business, especially this month and last month. I started with 10 bikes, I got over 30, and I think I need 30 more for this summer because they're here already.
The necessity for a car also driving people to rent moving trucks for leisure. But HTA says this should not be encouraged by the travel industry. Instead, it says travelers should consider public transportation or ask if their lodging offers a shuttle service.
It's a big challenge because the rental cars in the outer islands were instrumental for the tourist experience.
Max Rodriguez, KHON2 News, working for
Developing
Hawaii.
tonight, car makers are facing a crisis over computer chip shortages, causing factories to halt production due to the pandemic. One of those factories is right here in Georgia.
Starting tomorrow, Kia will shut down for 2 days due to supply issues.
Come on, man.
CBS 46's Jamie Kennedy has the details.
We're predicting July and August to be, and June to be 3 of the toughest months.
Car dealerships are bracing for lean months as computer chip shortages are causing supply nightmares thanks to the pandemic.
On the Q3 front, we would hope to have around 30. I mean, having one Q3 for everybody to look at has been, a stressful environment.
The Kia plant in Georgia, a victim to the supply issue, saying it will shut down for 2 days this week. The Georgia facility, the only place in the US to make the super popular Kia Telluride.
Even before the pandemic and before the microchip shortage, those cars were flying off dealer lots.
According to market analyst IC Cars, it's the third most popular car in Atlanta, only lasting around 7 days at a dealership.
Now with the microchip shortage and there not being as many new cars available, there is an even higher demand for the Kia Telluride.
Most computer chips are made overseas, and with factory output being affected and shipping also taking a hit, it has created the perfect storm.
Every major automaker has been affected in some way, but we are seeing that the most impacted to date have been North American automakers.
This is the United States of America, for God's sake.